Hello again, this is Amanda Matheny of CraftyFrugalMom.com back for another product review. This time for Wedgnetix magnetic building blocks. And this is a pretty cool product, so I hope you like it. If you're looking for a cool thing for your kids, this might be something for you. And I did receive this product for free in exchange for a review. That will not change the nature of my review. You will always find honest reviews on my site and on my channel. If you like the review, you like the product, you want to, interested in finding more of my reviews, you can always subscribe to my channel. And if you want to get in touch with me, go to CraftyFrugalMom.com, and you can either go to my contact page or find me through social media there. So without further ado, I will get straight into the review. Okay, this right here that you can see in front of me is the package for the Wedgnetix magnetic building block set. This was a set of 16 blocks, a few each of different sizes. All of the blocks are basically the same shape, they're just different sizes. They have magnets, one of them, they have north and south pole magnets on the ends. One end has the magnet sticking out, the other one has it indented. And you can make a lot of different 2- and 3-dimensional geometric shapes with these. So they're pretty cool. And of course, if you have an extra set, which I may be getting for myself, specifically for my son, soon. I got that one for free, but I am considering getting another set to go with it, because the possibilities are even more limitless with more blocks. This triangle is something that I made myself. It's just a very basic shape, but it's actually the first shape that I made when I pulled them out of the box. And I used 6 pieces for that. There's some long pieces. All of the edges of the triangle, this is an equilateral triangle. So all the edges are the long pieces. They go from one end to the other. You can see where my fingers are, and you can probably tell there's these little pieces that are about like that. So let's see, I'll pull them apart and you can see, well, if it will stay apart, that is the length of the long piece, and that's the longest piece in the set. And this is the shortest piece in the set. So as you can tell, there's a magnet sticking out there and an indented magnet. And so that is my triangle. Let's put the triangle back together. And I will move that out of the way. Oh, well, that doesn't help. I was trying to reattach it with the wrong end. I was trying to reattach it with the same magnets, and that doesn't work very well. So there's the triangle reattached. Now the really cool thing too is that this comes with a little booklet that shows you, and I'll briefly just run through it a little bit. You can go through it more if you get the product yourself, but it shows you some of the things that you can make with the blocks. And you can either make things that are in this little book, or you can make your own. But that gives you some of the examples. The triangle that I made just now was one of the most basic of all the shapes that are in here. So there's a lot of different things you can do. And I'm kind of going through it quickly because I don't want this video to end up being too long. But that gives you an idea of the types of things, 2- and 3-dimensional objects that you can make with these. So those are pretty cool. And just real quickly, I will show you the rest of the set. I've got them all stuck together in the bricks, which is how they come when you first order them and pull them out of the box. They're stuck in the bricks. Now the one thing that I wish, you can tell if you do it certain ways, sometimes they'll stick, the magnets will stick to each other without necessarily being on the ends. I can't get this one to do it. But anyway, sometimes they'll stick to each other without necessarily touching the ends. But what I really wish they had is magnets actually down the sides a little bit here, because you would be able to make even cooler stuff if you had the magnets not only on the ends but also along the sides. But I think it's a really nice product. These are wood and they're very sturdy, and one thing I really like is that they don't splinter. They I've had like wooden building blocks before, and they do tend to splinter. But these ones are really well made. They're very smooth and they're not going to splinter, so they're good even for young children. And so that's basically the idea with these. I want to get more of them. They're actually, real quickly, I'll kind of break them apart so you can see the different sizes of the pieces. So, and they're of course wanting to stick back together, because I didn't move them far enough apart. But anyway, so that's the general idea. I really like these. I think they might be a little, you might think when you're first looking at the product listing that they might be a little pricey, but they're really not, because of the quality of the product. They're actually pretty good. I will post the product page link in the video description so you can check it out. And I would probably give these 4 stars, mainly just because I think that adding a few tweaks to it, if I could give it 4.5 stars, I'd give it 4.5 stars. But like on it for Amazon ratings and that sort of thing, you can only give whole stars. But I think these are really nice, and I think just adding some magnets along the sides would make them even better. But they're pretty good anyway, and I like them. I've had a lot of fun with them, and my mom has not seen these yet, so I'm going to pack them up and show them to her. Actually, my son's going to show them to her. So, again, if you like the product, the link to the product page will be in the video description. If you like my reviews and you want to be in on more of them, feel free to subscribe to my channel and get updates when I post new videos. And I will be back another time with yet another review.